And welcome back to the DonBest.com studios. I'm Pat Williams, Kenny White, Monday Night Football action. Kenny, who the heck's playing quarterback for the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers?
Well, it looks like Jason Campbell for the Chicago Bears. For the 49ers, Alex Smith has a chance. If it's not Alex Smith and he can't go on Monday, Colin Kaepernick gets the call.
All right, we're going to go on the assumption that Cutler is out, Campbell is in, Alex Smith is in. So this line that we're going to send out is based on those two quarterbacks starting.
That's true.
All right, San Fran, 5.5, 38.5. Kenny, before we get into the matchup, if something drastically changes before Monday and Kaepernick is named the starter, what happens to the 5.5, and does the total change at all?
It does. Interesting question, because in my mind, and not my mind actually, on my paper and my ratings, they show I have a 4.5-point difference from Smith to Kaepernick. I would make the game 1. Now, the general public thinks Colin Kaepernick is as good as Alex Smith because there's this perception that Smith isn't very good. But they got a great year last year, and all he's done is completed 25 of his last 27 passes. He's been on fire. He's playing great. I think the line, just the general public, liking Kaepernick, only moves this line down to the 3.5 range.
Okay, the Bears, tough loss against Houston. You said it right here on the set. Don't bet that game before you check the weather, and it was miserable. Cold, rainy, conditions were not good, and the stats played out. A lot of turnovers, not a lot of completions. Probably won't be the case in San Fran, but talk about this Bears team bouncing back from a very disappointing loss on Monday night versus Houston.
And it was the weather. The weather really affected the game both ways. You're right. Turnovers, both teams turned the ball over in that football game. The Bears need to come out, establish the run, especially with Jason Campbell now at quarterback. But Campbell, it's not a big drop-off. I like Campbell. And he's now had a chance to get in, get some more game experience, shake some of the rust off. Now he's taking the snaps, the number 1 snaps all week. Run the football, get back to playing solid defense. This game, again, is going to be a very defensive game. This could be the NFC Championship game.
The Bears' defense, they were disappointed. They played well enough to win last week.
No doubt about it. This is a good defense.
Yeah,
very good
defense. Okay. The 49ers, look, this is a good football team. They're 6-2. How do you explain what happened against the Rams? The Rams have been struggling offensively all season. 300 yards passing, 159 yards on the ground. Besides a letdown, what happened in that game?
Yeah, and it was a game that they felt like they could win by just showing up to the football game. Jeff Fisher does a great job for St. Louis. Bradford threw the ball really well. He's a good quarterback, and if you do not come prepared in this league, you're playing against professional football teams, and that's why double-digit favorites do not fare well in the NFL.
All right, who do you like in this game?
I would really like the Chicago Bears in this game if Colin Kaepernick quarterbacks. I like the game under, I think, either way.
He's Kenny White. I'm Pat Williams. Good luck on your selections. Monday Night Football action. And we'll see you right back here at DonBest.com.